Are you making these fatal food stamps mistakes? If so, you could be losing out on benefits. I'm Nicole from Low Income Relief, where we help millions of people save money and get free stuff. Mistake number 1, not accepting the minimum amount. Over the years, I've heard from hundreds of people, maybe even thousands, who have said that they would rather not get food stamps at all than get the minimum amount. For some reason, they are intensely offended when the office offers them $16 per month, so they just decline to participate altogether. This is a big mistake. I know $16 isn't a lot. That's true. But during the pandemic, many states boosted everyone to the maximum benefit. The people who usually receive just $16 per month suddenly started receiving over $200 per month, and the people who refused their benefits altogether got nothing. And it's not just about these increases though, and that's what we're going to discuss next, because mistake number 2 is not participating in the other benefits that you may be eligible for just because you also get food stamps. There are so many programs out there that offer additional benefits to people on food stamps. You could get a free cell phone, discounted internet, free museum admission, and so much more just because you have a food stamps card. We have a list of over 600 freebies and deals that you can qualify for with an EBT card, so be sure to check out lowincomerelief.com/EBT. Mistake number 3, not getting cash back. We're asked all the time if you can get cash back from food stamps, and it's a little tricky, but it's true. It is easy and legal to get cash back with food stamps when you shop with Ibotta or another rewarded shopping app. Personally, I love Ibotta, and there's an affiliate link for that in the description below. When you shop with food stamps and you use the Ibotta app, you can get cash back that you can use for other essentials that food stamps can't buy. Things like diapers or toilet paper or other things that you really need. This has been very helpful for many of our subscribers. Mistake number 4, not planning ahead for your meals. Nobody ever complains about getting too much money in food stamps, but we've heard from hundreds and thousands of people who aren't getting enough to get by. Sometimes the food stamps they receive are barely enough to cover a meal or two. So making meal plans can really help you stretch out the amount of food stamps that you receive. I personally rely on meal plans to feed my family of 7. I like to plan an entire month at a time and focus on meals that incorporate similar ingredients or reuse leftovers so that I can save money by buying in bulk and make sure nothing goes to waste. For more information about this, be sure to check out our video about how to save money on groceries. Mistake number 5, not reporting your expenses properly. If you aren't reporting your expenses properly, you may be losing money. When the food stamps office decides how much you qualify for, they use an algorithm that factors in your income and your expenses. Expenses like housing, utilities, and sometimes even medical bills can offset your income and help you qualify for more food stamps money. Mistake number 6, not reporting your income properly. If you haven't reported your income recently, you may also be losing money. If your income drops or you aren't scheduled for as many hours or you had sick days, then you may qualify for more food stamps. You are supposed to report any income changes to the food stamps office so that they can update your food stamps amount accordingly, but many people forget or don't bother. Don't forget. It is important and it can help. Mistake number 7, not renewing your paperwork in time. This is a big one, and we hear from a lot of people that are affected by this. I know the recertification process can be annoying, but it is important. You need to make sure that you complete the renewal process so that you don't accidentally lose your food stamps. Of course, if you are a senior or a disabled person, you may be able to use an ESAP application that lets you avoid some of the tedious recertification work, and it's usually much shorter than a normal application. You can find more information about that at lowincomerelief.com/ESAP. For more information about how you can make the most of your food stamps benefits, subscribe to our channel now and make sure to check out our food stamps playlist.